Welcome to 3D comparison. This will be an overview regarding TRELLIS point 2. So this is the generative AI model from Microsoft. And as you can see, this can generate 3D models starting from images. So I'm going to go over here within the demo section and let's give this a try. I'm going to use some of my usual models. So initially I'm going to start with the following gearbox. As you can see, we can set up the resolution. I'm going to go for the highest. We see the cropping of the image done over here. We can also specify the decimation target in this case. I'm going to leave it like this because I'm expecting this to have quite a long processing time. For the texture, we can go all the way to 4096. And as you can see, we do have some advanced settings over here. So guidance strength. This will be regarding the information from the image, guidance rescale, sampling, material generation. As you can see, we do have some sliders to change some of the elements regarding the overall shape generation, but not that much. We can also use a seed over here. I'm going to leave this on randomize. So let's take a look at the output for this. And as you can see, this is not even working. So you have exceeded your 0 GPU. So actually this demo isn't even working. So this is hosted over here on Hugging Faces on Microsoft. But as you can see, it's not working. So authenticate with, okay, so I actually need to purchase tokens on Hugging Face in order to use this. So yeah, not the best generative AI, as you can see over here. It does go directly over here and asks me to log in, so to create a pro account starting from $9. But I found this quite interesting because I saw a post on LinkedIn about this, and somebody actually put the following case study over here. So this one, 3D asset reconstruction. We have over here a turbine, and we can go within a section view, and we're going to see that all of those components are modeled. And this actually raised some question on my side, and I decided, okay, so TRELLIS 2 can now generate that because other generative AI tools still don't have this implemented within their commercial version. And I'm talking over here about Tripo3D, about Rodin, about Viscom, Hitam3D, or Neural 4D. So those are some of the leading tools over here, and I saw this within a post, and I knew that TRELLIS version 2 was released quite a long time now. And I was just expecting this to be updated and to see exactly how that will work. But we see over here that I can do that only if I will pay a subscription. But again, I'm not expecting this to generate the inner components, since I don't see anything about that over here, just this case study over here presented with the turbine, with the robot. So maybe those models are generated, but as you can see over here within this section, still only the components that are visible, at least for this robot. When we go within that section view, we don't have anything on the interior. For example, over here for the barrel, for the ammo, that will be empty. Over here as well, this goes into section like this, but it will show us some of the blades on the interior. So some of the components on the interior will be defined. But as you can see over here, the overall casing for this, it will just be a box, and within a section it will be hollow. Let's go ahead over here. This as well, so just a normal section, it doesn't actually add elements on the interior. As I can see on most elements, it will actually be the same. So that sectioning just looks interesting, but actually all the components that will be generated will still be hollow, so they will be just like a shell. It's quite interesting that it appears to have a little bit of thickness, but actually it's just the highlight of that section view. There is actually no thickness added. So again, quite interesting. I saw this over here posted and I decided to give this a try. But again, we see that this generative AI tool will only work with a paid account. So I was expecting this since it had the demo link over here to work, but I actually need to buy credits on Hugging Faces for that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. Let me know in the comment section what are the generative AI tools that you are using now, and why do you consider those are the best? Maybe you take into account the fact that they are the most affordable, because some of the solutions are quite expensive. They can also output some good models, but maybe it's important to find the correct balance between those. Okay, so if you enjoy this kind of content, you're gonna see over here on the left side a playlist regarding 3D generative AI. That's the playlist with all the videos that I created regarding 3D generative AI. And if you enjoy this kind of content, you can consider to subscribe. You're gonna find the button on the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.